due to viewer demand, everybody was asking what this monster is, and Landon topped with it and give us that spicy deck profile. Everybody was asking on stream. John and you were playing this deck, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so let's see. It's Golden Frieza. Tell them what it does.
All right, so shout outs to Mr. John Wilson for being the pioneer of this Golden Frieza beauty.
Yep.
Golden Frieza leader from set 1. You can sack a cost or a Frieza army card to untap an energy and draw a card, and the flip side you can sack another Frieza army card and untap 2 energy and draw a card. So your awakening turn, you're untapping 3 energy and drawing 4 cards. Or 5 cards. 5 cards. 4 cards. 4 cards. Untap 3, draw 4.
You draw so much.
You do. You really do. If you've known from watching the stream, this is the High to Mastery version of Frieza.
Yep, Victory Strike all day.
I'll go over it more in the deck profile, but when we get into the deck. But the goal is to just never show your High to Mastery pieces until when you start playing past, your opponent will just start charging things that they don't need to or making mistakes, thinking this is just a standard Golden Frieza list that's maybe hand control.
Yep.
And you just generate a giant hand faster than the Broly. I can end with 14 cards in hand, 7 cards in drop, 2 open energy, and 2 cards on board on my turn 2, which Broly will never be able to do. So it's fun, it's fun stuff. So there's Frieza.
Yep.
Let's get into it. We play 4 Frieza Call.
All right. 4 Frieza Call.
It's never a dead card. I'm going to get into that in a moment. We're able to awaken super fast in this deck thanks to a card that everyone thought was trash in the anniversary box. Frieza's Call, you grab a 2 or lower Frieza army card from your deck and play it in rest mode.
Yep.
So what our normal target is this Frieza Malicious Streak from the anniversary box.
Yep.
So it's a 2-drop, 2 yellow. When it's sent to the drop area from the battle area, you take a life and can play any Frieza army card that costs 2 or less from your hand.
Awesome.
So you'll normally do a turn 1 play of playing Frieza's Call, bringing out this in rest mode, popping it, untapping energy, drawing a card, and ideally you want to mulligan for the Infernal Emperor Frieza.
Okay.
You'll never charge green in this deck because it's
Don't do
mastery.
it.
Don't ever charge green.
Don't do it.
So you play this, take a life, draw a card, untap an energy, and then play this, take a life again. So you've got 6 energy on turn 1, or 6 life on turn 1, and an open energy, and you can go from there with your other standard Frieza plays.
Cool.
So there's that. We next get into the standard, since day 1, Golden Frieza.
Yep.
Attack the Avenging Frieza, so you search the top 3 cards of your deck and grab a Frieza army card.
Yep.
That costs 2 or less.
Usually a super combo, right?
Yeah, super combo. You can grab a super combo. You can grab really just anything. Just thin out the deck a little bit more. Sack it, untap, draw. We play 3 Frieza Biding His Time, which is a fantastic card. Helps against Kid Q. Helps against, you can get Broly if they play the Xian or Roshi on turn 1. You can tap down, attack, force them to waste a card. Any problem 1-drops that have barrier, or 2 or lower cards that have barrier. Yep. Fantastic. It comes up situationally, but normally you're able to. You can even tap down something just so you can swing with leaders, so you're not attacking the opponent and can draw a card. Great card. Oh, top down the Vegetas from the Toa list too. Standard super combo that we can grab from Avenging Frieza. Yep. Just a Dorio, draw a card when you play it with 4 or less life. Yep. This was a fabulous card as well. Death Ball, which you pay energy, you give your Frieza leader 15,000 power. And if it's your turn, you can blow up a card in rest mode.
Yeah, so good.
Playing against, for instance, the Mirror Match, you can like Mutaito or do something to their High to Mastery. They're going to be okay, fine, you set in rest mode, it's whatever. Or Time Magic it, anything. The next turn, regular Broly doesn't have an out to it, you just Death Ball and blow it up. So you blow up any threat.
Yep, so
especially the big boys. Which plays in nicely to force surprise attack Frieza. Again, just to play it for free if you KO something. Critical attack if you want to, and it's just another free way to get a Frieza on board and blow it up and restand 2 energy, which gets a lot of people. If you've tapped yourself out to go into High to Mastery yourself, you can play this after you blow something up and keep restanding energy.
Sweet.
Into the HOM package, 4 U7 reps. We untap energy enough and thin through our deck fast enough that this is probably it's just super easy to filter through and find more things and not worry about tapping yourself out. We don't play anything smaller than the Path of Greatness, so a Successor of Hope wasn't too key. We play 4 Path to Greatness.
One of the best cards.
Tap down something again so you can attack into it, draw a card, and swap for 4. 3 Height of Mastery. It's a lovely card. Again, taps down 3, triple attack. Or sorry,
Triple.
dual attack, triple strike.
yeah, triple
and
strike.
straight to Victory Strike, which is of course the big
There you
boy
go. The
himself.
money card right
The
there.
money card. Well, you can go off on this on turn 4 and still have open energy.
Wow.
For instance, if you're able to keep a bunch of little Frieza army guys on board, like 2, and you can go into Height of Mastery, have tap yourself down,
Yeah.
or if you have 5 energy, it works too. And then be able to go into Victory Strike and have 1 energy open, just like Broly could, without
Yep.
taking the life. So that's a general idea.
Sweet.
You can wait till turn 5, you can Bloodlust and Mutaito too. 3 Time Magic.
Ooh.
Great card for just stopping any giant threats, especially Gogeta, and Height of Mastery too. Again, you can Deathball most things you tap down the next turn, so it's not that big of an issue except for against obviously Gogeta, but I think it's the best negate in the game right now. Time Magic, great card. We play 2 Crusher Ball,
Ooh.
which now that Cold Bloodlust is gone and Battering Laser is gone, we remember that Crusher Ball exists, and I am so glad it's back because it is such a very wonderful card to tap down anything you
Yeah.
want. Stops anything.
Any big threat that's not deflect.
I like it a lot better than Mutaito, to be honest. The only thing Mutaito has going for it is its combo power, which
Yep.
is useful. So 2 Crusher Ball, 1 Cold Bloodlust because why not?
Yeah, it's still one of the best cards.
Negate any giant threat. You can negate Mutaito when you go off on your turn. It's great. Fabulous card if you can see it. 2 Mutaito, just because you need it. I feel you need it. For if you're playing yellow, you need it for Height of Mastery, Shanjita, you
Yeah.
can hit the Miras, any of the major tier 1 decks.
Yep.
And then are finishing off with 2 Banisher Fu.
that for the
Just a
Broly
standard, or just a standard removal.
Gotcha.
And double strike if you need it.
Cool. And what about your sideboard? How does that look?
God. Oh, sideboard. Hold on. I wasn't ready for that question.
He was not ready.
It's coming.
you
All right,
go.
sideboard. 4th Biting is time for the Skillless matchup.
Gotcha.
Or anything. Anything that if you need an extra Frieza's Army card in there too. Just something just in case you want the extra tap down potential.
Yep.
Play 1 Flying Nimbus for any aggro matchups that we might run into. Or sorry, 2 Flying Nimbus. For any aggro matchups we might run into. I decided in for Gogeta too, just for those extra negates that you may need. 3 No Escapes. So this was picked specifically for Janemba and Shanjita, anything that might play the Pan 1-drop that returns
Gotcha.
to hand to just stop them from self-awakening.
Yep, so you can Victory Strike them.
Right, no Crisis Crusher because that would take away our turn 1 play, and we can't attack with our 1-drops, which we normally do. We'll tap something down and attack with it, be able to KO it. So 3 of these, you draw a card and stop them from awakening. 2 Trunks Overseeing Power Time
Just in case.
for the Janemba matchup. Didn't matter, I still lost to Janemba because, of course, they'll still mill everything that you need. But still, just in case. 2 Haru because
Why not?
yellow leaders are still running Rampart. Great card, puts so much pressure on. I can turn a deck I'm usually just stalling out to go aggro and force them to waste cards out of their hand and not take a crit. And restand 4 energy, which is you play a 1-drop freeze and then play this, and you just got a free untap and a crit strike on board for free. 3rd Mutaito, just in case it's needed. 1 Death Ball.
Another one?
Another one just for the matchups where you need to remove giant threats,
Yep.
such as Broly or the Green Broly. 1 Kaba, also for the Green Broly or Skillless, so you can offensively negate the Broly cards when you start going with your HOM so they can't blow it up, or negate the Android 8 so they can't blow anything up.
So good.
I don't have the second one because I borrowed it, but we played 2 Vegeta striving to be the best.
He's missing one.
I'm missing one, but it's okay. This card, I think, is one of the... If you can somehow magically draw a Time Magic, and this, when the Shanjita player rips your hand away, this is your only out to KOing Shanjita.
Yep.
Is to blow it up and
John
untap
did it
an
on
engine.
stream.
Oh, he did?
He was able to do it on stream, and I was like,
Attaboy.
oh.
So you all know what you
Yeah.
can
So we saw it. So this is pretty much Landon and John. They made this monster together. And any shout outs you want to do?
do. Shout outs to John Wilson, of course, for making the deck. He can't do the deck profile because doesn't want to come and drive up again. Shout outs to... I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, for sure. Well, there you guys have it. This is the unique deck
Those two.
that we saw on stream. Thank you, Landon.
Thank you, boys.
And like we always say, y'all stay super.